Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, please kindly subscribe to Samuel Soundwave. In Nigeria, every bit political decision can be seen in two different ways. It depends on where you stand. The decision by the ADC to hold its national convention on April 14th, 2026 is one of those moments. The party went ahead with the convention, even though a federal high court told it not to. The electoral body, INEC, also said it will not attend or monitor the event. At the same time, the Supreme Court had already fixed April 22nd to hear the leadership dispute the convention was meant to settle. So, the big question is simple. Was the ADC benevolent or was it reckless? Let us look at the arguments in support of the ADC first. The ADC says it followed the law. It informed INEC about the convention as early as February 27, 2026 and sent another notice on March 28. The Electoral Act required this. The ADC said it meant that requirements. The party also said it did everything else properly. It booked a venue, paid for it, and organized delegates from across the country. On that day of the convention, more than 3,000 delegates from all 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory attended. Many well-known politicians were also present, including Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, Rotimi Amaechi, and others. The presence made the event more important and showed the party still has strong support. At the convention, the party made its key decision. It confirmed its constitution, approved earlier decision, expelled some members, and set up a caretaker committee led by David Mark to guide the party for the next year. There was also some international attention officers from the UK government were reported to be present. The ADC see this as a sign that the convention was taken seriously. From the point of view, the ADC believe in acted within its rights. It says INEC refused to attend does not mean the convention was illegal. Now, let us look at the argument against the ADC. Crisis says the main issue is simple. A court order was given and the party ignored it. Justice Joyce of the Federal High Court reportedly told the ADC not to go ahead. Another court also asked the party to keep things as they were until the case was decided. But the ADC went ahead anyway. This creates a serious problem. The party have often said that the rule of law must be respected. It has criticized order not following the rule. So criticizes asks, why did not the ADC wait? The Supreme Court had already fixed April 22nd, just 8 days after the convention, to hear the case. If the ADC had waited and win, its convention would have been fulfilled protected by law. Instead, by going ahead earlier, the party created uncertainty. One faction of the ADC quickly rejected the convention and called it illegal. That means the court may now be asked to cancel what the party has done. There is also a recent example. The PDP held a convention in 2025. They put a court order and court later cancelled it. That caused confusion and weakened the party. The ADC know this. So why did he still take the risk? The answer may be timing. INEC has set deadline for the primaries, party primaries, between April 22nd, 23rd and May 30, 2026. If the ADC had waited and lost in court, it may have missed the deadline or failed to present candidate for the 2027 election. That will be a major problem for the party. So from the ADC point of view, going ahead was risky, but waiting could have been worse. This is why the issue is not simple. Both sides have strong points. On one hand, the ADC shows courage. It refused to be stopped and prove it can organize a large national event. On the other hand, it looks a legal risk. If the court rules against it, everything done at the convention could be cancelled. The Supreme Court hearing on April 22nd is now very important. It may decide whether the convention stands or fails. It also affects whether the ADC can move forward into the 2027 election. At the same time, the party is still divided into different groups. This makes things more complicated. If these divisions are not resolved, the ADC might struggle to meet INEC requirements. So, what is the final point? The ADC decision was both bold and risky. It shows strength, but it is also creates illegal uncertainty. Nigeria now facing an important question. Should political parties always follow court order, even when they believe those orders are unfair? Or are there times when they must act to survive? There is no easy answer, but one thing is clear. The few days, especially the Supreme Court decision, will be very important for the ADC and for the 2027 election. Thank you for watching my video.